Okay, so a very rare thing just happened in British politics. A British politician, David Cameron, was held to account by a journalist, Kay Burley, for the clear double standards that are currently going on from the British government regarding Israel and Iran. Have a watch.
A reckless and dangerous thing for Iran to have done. And I think the whole world can see all these countries that have somehow wondered, well, what is the true nature of Iran? It's there in black and white.
What would Britain do if a hostile nation flattened one of our consulates?
Well, we would take the very strong action.
And Iran would say that that's what they did?
Well, what they did, as I said, was a massive attack.
So they were right to respond, but they overreacted, is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that the attack they carried out was on a very large scale, much bigger than people expected.
Right to respond?
Well, countries have a right to respond when they feel they've suffered an aggression. Of course they do. But look at the scale of that response. Had those weapons not been shot down,
respond, but they just overreacted.
There could have been thousands of casualties, including civilian casualties. I think that's a really important point to take into account.
I would bet an insane amount of money that David Cameron has not shat himself that much since Piggate. If you don't know what that is, please look that up in your own time. It's interesting watching David Cameron's mental gymnastics as he brings up that Iran's attack could have led to civilian casualties, yet we don't see any condemnation of how Israel has responded with indiscriminate attacks against the Palestinian people for the atrocities committed on October the 7th, which since then has seen 33,000 Palestinians massacred with no sign of the violence stopping from Israel. Even when British aid workers are targeted by them, our government refuses to take proper action, like stopping the sale of weapons to Israel. It's pathetic and embarrassing. The double standards are so obvious. May the people of Palestine find peace and may their aggressors be brought to justice.